Okay, so I was asked if I would build my Helix Bassman preset for the Podgo. Now, if you're watching the video and you're a Podgo person, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment or something, because these videos don't necessarily, they're not my most watched videos. So hopefully, if you're interested in this sort of thing and you let YouTube know, some other people with a Podgo might find it. This will also work with your Helix or Helix Native or anything like that. The only difference is that we're not going to be using dual cab for this because we can only use a single cab on the Podgo. So we are going for Fender Bassman and we'll go for the normal channel, and I want to set the drive to 6, the bass to 6 as well. The mids I'm going to set to 5. The treble I'm going to set to 6. The presence I'm going to set 2.6 and channel volume at 7.4. And the master, this is a non-master volume amp, so we're going to leave that all the way up, and that's all we need to do on the amp for now. So the cab that comes paired with it by default is the 4x10 Tweed P10R. That's a Jensen speaker. I'm going to do some reverb now just so that we've got this on. So I'm using the Glitz with default settings. All I'll do is just take the mix down, I think, to about 13%. Also, I'm using a transistor tape delay for like a slapback type thing. And we're going to take the time down to 130. A longish slapback, I guess. And aside from that, all I want to change is the mix down to 19%. I'm playing a Strat at the moment. The intro I'm going to do on, though, a Les Paul. So we get... So you could experiment, I guess, with different cabs. I'm going to take that distance to 1 and up the early reflections, I think, to maybe 35% or something like that. I think I might also open up this high cut because, you know, we're using a ribbon mic here. See a bit later. I want to use here a first drive pedal will be the Diana drive, which Robin Ford tends to favour. Zen drive, I think gain down at 2.8, sorry. Voice way down low, tone at 4.4 and level at 4. And then I also want to add a tube screamer, which I think will be fine to do. And gain at 5.3, tone at 6.5, level at 7, so that's all fine. The only other thing I'm going to do is, I think, if I can, change this low-high shelf, put this between the speaker and cab to kind of bolster the low end a little bit, and we're going to have plus 8.5 dB in the 150 region, and I think that's our basis for the preset. Now the only other thing is I've got a hot rodded kind of slam everything up to 10 setting and then take the presence down. Let's just experiment first before we get to that. So that might be a good starting point if I press save there. Now on B, what I'm going to do is take the drive up. If we press it in and then turn here, the drive up to 10, and press in and turn here, the drive down to about 1.2. You know, this is going to be like a Bassman on that edge of going a bit nuts. And then also I'm going to take the high cut on the cab down to 5 for this, and then when we engage these two pedals. So you can get a pretty hot kind of jazz tone with that. Jazz tone? Blues tone. And the other thing for you to do yourself is to experiment with different mics here, so you get a very different tone. Depending on which mic you use. A lot of bass on that one. The condenser mics I find to be quite neutral. Well, that's extreme. So yeah, 160 ribbon I think is maybe a good. Anyway, so that's that preset build, just the two kind of snapshots there if you want to chuck between the two. And then also you could turn on and off different drive pedals. So yeah, hopefully that was what you were looking for. I think Clive, you asked for that. That's that preset, and there you are. Enjoy. I'll catch you in another video soon. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and also yeah, share this video around if you think people have got a Podgo and they might want to be building this kind of preset that you heard there in the intro. Catch you in another video soon. Cheers.